Welcome to the world of ham radio. I have been continuously posting videos with connection with the ham radio examination. All these are model papers and quite helpful to those people who wanted to prepare ham radio examination independently, particularly the restricted grade examination, which will be conducted in the local monitoring stations, about 27 monitoring stations spreading across the nation. Whoever wanted to appear the examination, they can select according to their choice among these 27 monitoring stations. Those who wish to obtain restricted grade, they need not prepare Morse code. And particularly, there is a facility of those preparing for this examination for the engineering graduates with the EC subject and diploma electronics, also BSc electronics people will be exempted from writing electronic portion. That means 50 marks they will get the exemption, and they need to prepare communication procedure only. The candidates, those continuously following my videos and thoroughly reading these model papers, 100% qualify in the restricted grade examination. I request once again all of you to subscribe my channel so as to it give me a boost up. Share this kind of videos more and more, which will be helpful to all of us. You all knows 50% of our country is less than 25 years of age. Really, it is a very big advantage to the nation when all the countries like Japan, China, their population is becoming old. Our population is still young. That means 50% means it is not a small number. Around 70 crore people are less than 25 years of age. If at least if we all of us can mobilize 1% of people towards ham radio examination, subsequently if all they gets ham radio license, we will become number one in the field of electronics. The reason behind this is Japan is having more number of ham radio operators that really contributed to that country to becoming number one in the field of electronics, knowing very well United States of America, China, and all these developed countries, they are following the footsteps of Japan, as a result of which they are taking quite a number of reforms, activities, so as to their youth, particularly electronics and communication engineers, attracted towards this activity, and these people's services are quite useful when times of emergencies, when all types of communication fails to function. This is the only one option which never fails. In fact, what we have observed, this ham radio is working very fine in the times of cyclones when the ground conductivity increases quite a big because of this continuous drenching with the water. So that's what we have observed, and successfully we have participated quite a number of radio operations in providing emergency communications, not only in the cyclones, earthquakes, floods, even in the national games and also car rallies. Hams are participating Their role is very big. I'm requesting once all of you to join in this fascinating communication hobby for the cause of our country, since hams are considered to be the national resource. Without wasting time, I'm straight away going into the model papers. Today, the model paper is number 15. Indian amateur VHF band is among these four options are there. You have to select a correct option, that is 144 to 146 megahertz. So Charlie is the answer. Here alpha, A for alpha, B for Bravo, C for Charlie, D for Delta options are there. The Charlie option, which is 144 to 146 megahertz, 2 megahertz bandwidth is the correct answer. Question number 2. SOS transmitted 3 times indicates distress signal. That means the station which is in distress requesting for immediate assistance. So SOS means distress signal. Call sign series allocated to India is BTA VWZ. The correct option is BTA VWZ. Alpha is the right option. An emission classification as per ITU radio regulations is first symbol is H. It denotes H. It denotes single sideband full carrier. Single sideband full carrier. H means you can easily remember full carrier, complete carrier. H means whole. That means full carrier. You can remember like this. So Bravo is the right option. Question number 5. Where Wireless Planning and Coordination Wing WPC is located in India? The correct option is Delhi. The correct option, the WPC office is located in New Delhi. Question number 6. Which layer of ionosphere disappears during night time? That is D layer. D layer is very nearer to Earth. It is spreading around 40 kilometers onwards, maybe some 90 kilometers. D layer, and then E layer, and then the top layer is F layer. Like this, we are having layers D, E, F like this. So, D layer, which is very nearer to Earth, particularly in the night time, it will be receiving less temperature. So that is why it will be neutralized, discharged. The ionization will be reduces, as a result of which disappears. It will not work. So signals have to be reflected through the E layer or F layer. So correct option is D layer. If you hear distress traffic and are unable to render assistance, you should. So question number 7. We are getting distress traffic, but still we are unable to assist. So what we are supposed to do? So maintain watch until you are certain that assistance is forthcoming. So you should watch very carefully. Sometimes you may not be able to help them, but still you can act as a relay station. The thing here is, when a station is really involved in distress, they may not be able to send proper signals because of so many problems. Battery discharging, or otherwise antenna problem, or maybe some other problem. So we can act as a relay station after receiving the message. We can assist them in such a manner. Question number 8. An emission that represents a signal which contains a single channel with analog signal uses amplitude modulated telegraphy for oral reception without the use of modulating subcarrier. Here, this is very important. Without the use of modulating subcarrier. So these two are Morse code signals. One is without the use of modulating subcarrier. One means A1A, and another one is with the use of modulating subcarrier. So here the correct option, required option is alpha A1A. Question number 9. What is meant by QRU? QRU is have you anything for me? So right option is have you anything for me is the right answer. Question number 10. Emissions shall be designated according to their actually there is no connectivity with emissions and power output. So all these power output questions are wrong. So this is also power output. Easily you can recognize necessary bandwidth and classification. Bravo is the right option. Which of the following act defines the need of license for establishing wireless telegraphy station? 1885. The Indian Telegraph Act 1885. Alpha is the right option because these laws and rules and framed on that year only, 1885. They are continuing 1885 onwards. Which of the following Morse code that decodes to a punctuation comma? Comma means da da, didi, da da. Two dashes, two dashes. While reading it, da da, didi, da da. Here you can see da da, didi, da da. Alpha is the right option. So 13. Which of the following satellite are dedicated for amateur service in India? This is very, very important. So many people are not having idea. That's 5M1, AMSAT. All these three options are right options. So A, B, C. Delta, that is all the above, is the right options. So delta is the correct answer. If you made a half-wave vertical antenna for 223 megahertz, how long would it be? It should be matched for 223 megahertz. If you calculate, so this answer will come. But I'm not going to explain here. You can search the method for this. You can remember because this type of questions, this question was asked many times. 67.3 centimeters. Charlie is the right answer. Both are very nearby, and this 128 and 134 are quite far. So you may get confusion 67 or 67.3. The right correct option is Charlie. So 15. The speed of a radio wave is equivalent to is the same as the speed of light. Question number 16. In modulation system, term VSB means vestigial sideband. This vestigial sideband, bravo, is the right answer. So it is a remaining portion. Vestigial means a remaining sideband. This type of sideband normally used in TV type of transmission. Question number 17. All timing in the logbook should be in local time. The right option, people may get confused. They may write like IST, Indian Standard Time. Wherever we are in, suppose we are in India, we have to mention Indian timings. Suppose we are in America, we have to mention American timings. So the right option is local time. Delta is the right option. Question number 18. Which of the following cannot be discussed on an amateur club net? Recreation planning, yes, we can do this. Code practice planning, yes, this also very well you can do. Emergency planning, this also we can do when the normal telecommunication fails. So that is our duty as a normal ham. Business planning, this is wrong. So this is the correct right option. So the right option, which of the following cannot be discussed on an amateur club net? So we cannot discuss about business planning. So this is not meant for that activity. So question number 19. What is the name for the distance an AC signal travels during a complete cycle? That means complete cycle means this is positive cycle, this is negative cycle. So this wave travels from this point to this point. So when it completes one cycle during this course, the distance travels for completing one cycle. So this is called nothing but lambda wavelength. Alpha is the right option, wavelength. So total wavelength, easy to remember. In India, the standard time signal is broadcast by, this is also very important, NPL, National Physical Laboratory. Delta is the right option. Question number 21. The letters those are required to be sent in the time of distress in voice transmission are. The letters in voice transmission, distress in voice transmission is, without having any doubt, you can select this Mayday. Bravo is the right option. 22. To make your call sign better understood when using voice transmissions, what should you do? What should you do? Use standard international phonetics for each letter of your call sign. Suppose my call sign is VU2 RDM. So each and every letter we have to pronounce in phonetics alphabets. Victor, uniform, number 2, radio, delta, Mike. Like this we have to pronounce. V for Victor, U for uniform, number 2 for number 2, R for Romeo, D for Delta, M for Mike. Actually, number 2 is Besso 2, but we will not pronounce, just simply will pronounce like number 2. Victor, uniform, number 2, Romeo, Delta, Mike. So, the correct answer is use standard international phonetics for each letter of your call sign. So, Delta is the correct answer. Question number 23. As per Article 5 of ITU International Telecommunication Union radio regulations, which of the following frequency bands are allotted for amateur satellite service? Actually, all these frequencies you can remember. This is 18068, 18168, 24890, 24990, 28 to 29.7. So all these are allotted for satellite. You can work with the satellites on these frequencies. All the above is the right option. The abbreviation KA stands for KA, da di da, da di da. It is starting signal. It also can be written like CT bar, C plus T, and also you can write KA stands for starting signal. So bravo is the correct answer. The third symbol in class, an emission signifies about the third signal. So type of information to be transmitted. The third symbol. So suppose A3E is there. So this is the third symbol. It's a telephony. 3E means. So type of information to be transmitted. So this is the Charlie is the right option. All the 25 questions are completed. If you can able to write all correct, you will get 25 into 2, 50 marks. In fact, you are supposed to get only 20 marks that you can very easily achieve. As per the new rules, only 40% of marks, that is equivalent to 20. So easily 100% you will qualify. I am assuring you. If you follow all this stuff, once again, I am requesting all of you, do me a favor, subscribe my channel and share it to others and recommend to those people who like to become ham radio members. So that's all from this side. Ramesh Babu Arja, BU2 RDM, signing off 73. Remember 73, it is a code word in ham radio equivalent to best wishes. Bye for now.